Alright, hey everyone, Reda here. Let's talk about this build. So, I'm playing a Deadeye. However, unlike everyone else, I'm not playing those. I wanted to play Frost Darts. However, there is a lot that is bugged with what I wanted to do at the moment. And so I've kind of respec'd a little bit. So originally the plan was going to be to pick up cold shots, which was supposed to have the effect of not only marking an enemy every 5 seconds, which I was using freezing mark, but also it was supposed to make your projectiles chain to the enemy that was marked. However, it does not do that, even though the patch notes said it should. So, first problem. And then we had other problems, such as the freeze fork gem not being in the game, even though it wasn't mentioned in the patch notes that it was removed. So ended up causing a lot of problems. And we were also going to rely on cast on ailment, and that is also bugged for freeze at the moment. So that also threw a spanner in the wrench. Now, cast on inflict ailments would be great for the change I've made to the build as well. So once that is fixed, we'll swap to that. And I'll probably try Frost Darts as my main thing again, if they fix up cold shots. But for now, what I've done is I still use Frost Darts, but it's only for single target on bosses, and I need to maybe change my gems around a little bit for that. But what I've ended up doing is initially I was running Ice Nova with just inhibitor on, so it wouldn't use up any of the infusions that I want for my Frost Darts. But now I've decided, since Frost Darts isn't working, what I'm going to run is actually Ice Nova spam, basically. And so I've respec'd over into Tailwind, just because it's the only thing that really benefits Ice Nova. It benefits the whole character, I suppose. And what I've done is I've taken off Inhibition, I've put Cold Mastery on, I've put Rapid Casting on. I sort of just got the 4th slot for this, which is why I'm trying it out now. And before, I had it set up so that I had 2 passive trees. I had the passive tree 2, which was just all the freeze magnitude stuff. It was freeze magnitude and exposure and a bit of curse magnitude as well. What I've done is I've changed that now so that weapon set 2 is exposure magnitude and curses only. So only my frost orb, my frost bomb, and the curses are on weapon set 2, and weapon set 1 has all this damage bonus on frozen, cold damage bonus, infusions bonus, area bonus, which, because I'm basically using Frost Nova now, and that's where I'm at. And so far it's working good. In part because the damage is actually, especially the area damage is way better than just relying on frost bolts with the occasional Ice Nova to freeze. But also, since it freezes everything all the time, you're just way more defensive as well. So let's see how it works. Basically, I run up, I freeze stuff, I blow things up with Snap, then I get the infusions, then I blow up more things, and then we just get going. And so, as you see, makes it not too bad. Now, right now, I'm just running on literally tier 1 maps, but consider that before I literally made this change just 10 minutes ago, I was struggling on tier 1 maps with Frost Darts. So this is now my clearing method here. I just spam Ice Nova, and then whenever they freeze, I snap them, I get a bunch of infusions. And before, I wasn't running max infusions, and I'm not running max infusions now, but I would actually consider running max infusions. Before, I sort of thought, well, all the infusions just sit on the ground, and then I can just shoot and pick them up as, they're just sitting on the ground. I don't really need max infusions. But now, since I'm sort of running from pack to pack and just exploding everything with Frost Nova, I'm thinking maybe max infusions will be good. But I'll have to think about how to respec stuff. But as you can see, the clear is much better. I guess I haven't really shown you what the clear was like before, but it was pretty bad. And yeah, it's still kind of a Frost Darts build because I still use frost bolt like on bosses, or like huff rares that for some reason aren't dying. Basically what I'll do is I'll get my infusions up and then I'll do this sort of thing and kill them. But interestingly, I almost feel like my my frost darts are also doing better damage somehow. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's my build is behaving way better now. As you can see, the clear speed is pretty fast. Again, it's still just tier 1, nothing special. But like I said, I was literally struggling before on the tier 1s, and that was mainly because well, I think part of it is swapping to Tailwind and just having this speed, cast speed, and also the defenses it offers. I think Tailwind is just fucking ridiculous. But yeah, if they do fix cold shots so that we get the chain working, I definitely want to try that out again. But as of now, I'm basically just an Ice Nova build, and I think this should be able to carry up 2 ITM maps totally fine. I mainly need to... Right now I've only got a +2 wand, and so what I really need to get is, you know, a +4 wand is what I'm really going for. I've been going for +4 wands with recons and everything since level like 50 something. Since 55 is when... item level 55 is when they show up. And I haven't seen anything ever, basically. I've gotten some, you know, +4s, but not of cold elements, so, yeah, it's been unfortunate. But anyway, you can see it's pretty good for these, Abyss things, because you just, when they come out of the hole, you just, like, nuke them. Before it took a little while to get something done, but that was mainly because... Oh, we got 2 of these guys. Great. No, we got 3 of them. Okay, cool. The Abysses are kind of crazy, guys. I'm not gonna lie. But as you can see, like, oh my fucking god, Jesus Christ. You never know what's going to happen when you boot up a video and you try and explain something. Ugh. I hate these Abyss mobs so much. But as you can see, hey, we made it through. Almost. I stopped AoEing for 1 second thinking that we were done. But we weren't. But hey, we survived. That's good. So that is like literally night and day from what I had before, which was basically, it's not that much different, except that I basically spec'd into area and spec'd out of freeze and put into curse, and then put Nova onto the first weapon set, which is basically the damage weapon set. So that's basically all I did, and then stopped inhibiting Nova so I could actually use the cold infusions to do the supernova. That was pretty much it. You can see, like, the damage isn't that great, but when you're against something that's pretty tough, it's still better than Nova spam. So it's still something I use. So it's still technically a darts build. But yeah, that's pretty much where the build is at. Let's just go finish off this this map, and we'll finish up here. Just, you can never underestimate the defensive layer of literally just freezing everything around you. And the freeze duration is actually quite long as well. Now, are we missing anything at all? Oh, there's a boss in this map, right? Yeah, I guess I chose one with the boss on it, so I could show you something. I could show you a boss. So the other neat thing that I figured out is that so I got really lucky, and I found this awesome time-worn jewel here. It's like literally the only one I've ever seen playing this game. And it started off with shock duration, crit damage bonus, and energy shield from equipped focus. And then I exalted spell damage on it. So it almost should just go a lightning build from this. But it affects everything here, and I've got so much stuff here. I almost want to pick up, I might even pick up this just to get the extra bonus. But basically, I'm getting a bunch of crit damage and spell damage, although I'm not running a crit build at the moment. But the interesting thing is that it gives you this extra energy shield from equipped focus thing, and it's 25% per one. And my equipped focus has a little bit, doesn't have a lot right now. It's only 88 energy shield. But the interesting thing about it is that because of that, you actually have different amounts of energy shield on different weapon sets. So right now I have 287, and if I swap, I'm on 243. So what happens when I swap back? I start recharge. And it doesn't always work, but sometimes when you swap, you can get it to like start your you can get it to start your cold Archon. It might be like if you like take a little bit of damage and then you swap or something. Oh, I started. So yeah, I don't know exactly what exactly causes it, but you can get it to proc your Archon. It was working reliably before. Of course, when I go to show it off in video, it starts not working as well. But yeah, it seems to work. Or at least last I tried it. Thank you. But yeah, this is definitely pretty decent for like a map clearer. Boss-wise, it's not that great, and of course, if you actually want to have fun with the game, you should just run whatever overpowered bullshit people are saying to run, which right now is, I guess it's grenades. It's mortar or grenades or something. But yeah, I mean, sometimes you just have to give up on your dreams, guys. My dream was to have awesome Frost Darts build, but it wasn't to be, unfortunately. Alright, let's go get the boss, and then I'm gonna pick up all these ones. Let's go get the boss, and then I'll do the rituals off stream, and there's another rare up there randomly. Oh, it's this Candlemass guy, isn't it? Watch this guy like insta kill me when I'm trying to show off. Oh, I met a mouse. Alright, here we go. So this is the DPS. It's not that great on the bosses, but for the projectiles you really have to chuck down the firewall. So when he's frozen, the DPS is really good because I've got a couple of extra bonus damage sources from when they're frozen. Now, of course, it's pretty easy to freeze the bosses with the Ice Nova, but after you freeze them, they have some period where they like don't get frozen again, and then you have to freeze them again. So yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like. Like I said, this is just T1, nothing special. I think the AoE clear is pretty good, but single target, Frost Darts is still lacking quite a bit. It feels like it should be able to scale well because of how many explosions you get. I think for now I need to change Gamble Shot off. I was using this to try and help the AoE when I was running this as my main skill, but now I think I'm going to use a decelerated projectiles so that the fragments overload more, so it's more of a single target thing. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. So finally, I guess, happy with the build in the sense that I can actually progress now, which is nice. But still hoping that we get a change and I can switch back to maining Frost Darts. Alright, anyway, that was it. I pretty much just want to show where I'm at in the game. Go play grenades instead of anything else. Alright, see yous.